もさやっと来てます。わ、ありがとうございます。ハロー。Thank you. すみませんでした。Hi everyone and welcome to another obscure Asian story. In July 2023, Japanese society was shocked by one of the most scandalous things to happen all year. Famous weathercaster Saya Hiyama was spotted at Wimbledon, found sitting in the special seats for players' VIP guests. And soon after, the worst thing imaginable for any fan was revealed. She was dating tennis star Yoshihito Nishioka. Perhaps the story isn't as scandalous as it seems. To Western audiences, this might seem like a common event. However, the relationship between Japanese fans and their idols tend to be a bit different. Japanese idol culture is a unique subculture that is a blend of music, fashion, and fandom that has its roots deep in Japanese society. But what exactly are idols? An idol, or aidoru, as they are known in Japanese, is a term that became popular in the 1960s in Japan. It refers to performers who are a part of a carefully selected group. The concept of idols in Japan started with Johnny Kitagawa, who founded Johnny & Associates in 1962 and created the first idol group Johnny's. He introduced a system where young talents were trained in singing, dancing, and acting until they were ready to debut. This idea of idols became more popular in Japan after the release of the French film Cherchez l'idole in November 1964, known in Japan as Aidoru Osagase. The 70s saw a boom in idol culture, with TV shows and magazines promoting singing competitions. These early idols set the stage for the phenomenon that would explode in the 1980s with the advent of groups like Onmyanko Club. The 80s, often called the golden age of idols, saw many new idols debut. Variety show idols, known as baradoru, quickly gained popularity through these singing competitions. But Japanese idols aren't just mere performers. They are symbols of purity and innocence, embodying an ideal that fans aspire to, especially for underground idols who often work harder than mainstream ones. When they join an idol company, they don't start performing right away. In fact, they're not even considered idols yet. They undergo extensive training in behavior, communication, singing, and dancing. Sometimes, new talents are grouped together, which can be challenging if they don't get along. Once they debut, their duties go beyond just performing. They also have to promote their new content, often through reality TV shows and handshake events. These events are just quick meet and greets with no photos or performances. Dedicated fans, known as otakus, make a lot of effort to meet their favorite idols. Idol fans quickly became known for their intense dedication. They attend concerts, buy merchandise, and even participate in handshake events to meet their idols. But why this obsession? Some say it's the connection fans feel with their idols. Idols often share their journey, their struggles, and their dreams, creating a bond that goes beyond the stage. However, this obsession has its quirks. Fans are expected to support their chosen idol wholeheartedly. This weird obsession even leads to parasocial relationships, one-sided bonds where one person invests emotions, interest, and time while the other person, often a celebrity or idol, is unaware of them. This type of relationship is common with famous personalities due to their public image and their interactions with fans. And managers know this, and they know how to market the allure of fame and the human desire for connection. However, a parasocial relationship can become unhealthy if it starts to resemble stalking behavior. While certain aspects of a real person may influence the idol's image, the core essence remains rooted in fantasy, and when this illusion is shattered, scandals begin. But Saya Hiyama was only a weathercaster and not an idol, right? Well, yes, but she was also more than just that. Saya Hiyama, born in Mito City, Ibaraki Prefecture, led a regular life before she became a weathercaster. While at university, she trained her voice and aimed to be a voice actor. She even attended a voice acting school while working before joining Weather News. In July 2018, she passed the Weather News Live Caster audition and joined Weather News. After some in-house training, she made her first appearance on the Weather News Live Moon in October 2018. By May 2019, she was leading the early morning weather programs and became the main anchor. She became widely known across Japan when a video showcased her seamlessly transitioning from a playful persona to delivering a serious breaking news report on a severe natural disaster.
ここで地震をお伝えします。緊急地震速報をお伝えします。念のため海岸から離れてください。繰り返しお伝えします。
Her love for anime, slightly shy nature, and charming antics made her a beloved figure, especially among Japanese men. In September 2022, her home prefecture Ibaraki appointed her as the Ibaraki ambassador to promote the region. Her success even led to air purifiers voiced and signed by her, showing her influence and appeal. Adding to all of that was the fact that she appeared to be single. She faced criticism when she suddenly disappeared from Weather News Live 1 week before a real-life meetup with fans was supposed to take place. This caused a lot of speculation among fans. However, soon after she was spotted in an unexpected place where she was supporting Japanese tennis player Nishioka Yoshito. Saya was seen watching the game with her mother. During the broadcast, Nishioka was often shown taking breaks outside the court. This caused a stir, and she faced criticism from fans when they found out she was not single. This news disappointed many fans who saw her as the ideal girl and were looking forward to the Weather News Live fan meetup. All of this led her to release a statement in which she announced that she is dating professional tennis player Yoshihito Nishioka. She also announced on X, "I'm sorry for causing so much trouble online. Please watch over me with warm eyes." However, she faced great backlash when her relationship with a tennis player became public. This news led to a 10% drop in Weather News Live stock and a loss of thousands of followers. When she returned on screen after Wimbledon, the chat was spammed with tennis and Nishioka-related messages. This reaction might seem strange to those unfamiliar with East Asian idol culture. In Japan, fans prefer idols to stay single. Even though Saya isn't an idol, Weather News Live's success is partly due to featuring attractive young women like her. The company conducts yearly auditions to find charming weather reporters, but this comes with an intense scrutiny and limited personal freedom. As a result, women like Saya can make simple life choices without causing scandals. The line between being a weather reporter and an idol is blurred for Saya. While Weather News Live's success is due to their use of attractive young women, it's unfair to blame Saya for the situation. Tragically, this also isn't the first time an idol is exposed for dating. A similar scandal erupted in 2012 when Minegishi Minami, a member of AKB48, violated the group's no dating rule. This came to light when a tabloid reported that she had spent the night at a man's house. The backlash was severe, leading to her immediate demotion to a trainee within the group. She was even pressured to shave her head as a sign of remorse and apologize on AKB48's official YouTube channel. This incident made headlines not only in Japan but also in the Western world. The suggestion of removing the non-dating rule also upset many fans. A strict privacy policy for idols is common. Idols are expected to be perfectly imperfect. They should be relatable and humble, not like fairy tale characters. They can't publicly show relationships or get involved in scandals to maintain this image. It is no surprise that the shock that her fans received was immeasurable. Originally known as the Princess of Weak Men, her fan base was largely made up of unpopular men. But all the criticism she received led to a noticeable change in her character. Saya expressed on social media her dislike for false information, revealing her strong-willed personality. Since her relationship became public, Saya has become more open-minded and less supportive of otaku fans. She now often appears in casual outfits and makeup, calmly presenting the weather, which seems to indicate a departure from her past image. While this might seem trivial to Western audiences, it shattered the image of purity that was a major draw for otaku fans. The fact that she's dating a famous man was a shock, contrasting with her humble, nerdy image. Despite being a newscaster, she was marketed as an idol, doing photo shoots, fashion modeling, and interacting with otaku. After all, Saya continues to work for Weather News, and the negativity has mostly subsided. From this entire ordeal, we can conclude that Saya is stronger than many perceive. This whole ordeal only got turned into a scandal because some of her fans wanted it to be scandalous. She's resilient and capable of handling the challenges of her job without needing help from her fans, and she may also bring about positive change in the future idol and otaku culture. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching and see you next time!